Welcome back to another day in the life of Rindt. We're starting with the paint and steel shop today, and up here with Brian and Gavin.
Morning!
Good morning again.
So, Gavin, what have we got here? Mamba Green.
This is the Mamba Green 964 Targa. Made a lot of progress on this week. So I think the last video it was ready for spray filler.
Yeah.
Placed a primer. It's been all blocked down. It's now into final prime, and the underneath is green.
Very green.
It's very
green
Very
indeed.
green
Yeah.
indeed.
So, why have we masked off these? Why do we mask those off?
That's just literally so it's nice and easy to put back together. The guys down the other end are fighting, trying to wind the threads back on. Yeah, it just stops them getting clogged up with paint, really.
So awesome. So obviously the rest of the car is going to be a flat finish, but this we've done to protect where we get loads of stones and grime and dirt and all the rest of it. But we end up with somewhere close to 11 coats, don't we? I think from start to finish.
It's best part of 11 coats.
Yeah.
A lot of it gets sanded back off, but
Yeah.
There's a lot of product on it.
Awesome. Should be a very, totally unique 964. I've never seen a 964 wide body Targa in this colour. We're also working on new seats for this, and it's going to have a very loud interior. So really should be something quite spectacular, but well done to you and your team. Cracking through it, looks awesome.
Smashing through it.
So obviously you've seen what we're doing with this car, and we thought we'd like to introduce you to these three. These three are extremely talented, put in ridiculous hours and come up with some fantastic results. I know I'm a pain, I'm always pushing for faster, bigger, quicker, faster, but you guys do the impossible every week. So this is Gavin, head of, and Gav, if you want to introduce these two reprobates.
So this is Valley, and then we've got James over here, both very talented painters and sort of body workers. And I always ask a lot of them, and they just smash it out of the park every time. We work well as a team. We're doing very well.
And we've got one other coming, I believe. So we should have 4 for the new paint shop, which will be next couple of weeks. We'll have a new paint shop, new booth, and so on and so forth. And that should be something quite cool, because we're going to start live streaming painting to clients, and also on YouTube and Instagram and so on and so forth. So hopefully people will get to understand why Porsche restoration, 1, is expensive, but 2, the amount of detailed hand work that goes into it. But massive well done from all of us at what you're doing. Good job. Keep going, guys. Faster, quicker.
Keep going, make it quick.
Right, so back up still part of the workshop, and this is a 912 that Brian bought a few weeks ago, and delivered it to Cornel earlier this week. Cornel's actual words were, "We need to grow a car here," and you'll see what we mean in a minute. So Brian's over here, Cornel's over here, and you'll just see what
we're quite
we're
right.
dealing with.
Cornel, can I get you in here? So you're allowed to smile. It's all right.
I am.
Yeah. So obviously a massive undertaking, but what we're going to do with this one is we're going to do a complete restoration on this car, and we're going to do a complete story on this car. So all of your trials and tribulations through making what we have at the moment a car that we need to organically grow another car from.
Yep.
And show what goes on. You know, we're very lucky at Rindt. We've got yourself and Ludo, phenomenal panel beaters and fabricators. Most people would shy away from this, but you guys actually make them into cars, so well done for that. But do you want to...
Is it quicker to point out the good bits?
It will be a very short video if we do that. So perhaps we need to pad out a little bit with the not so good bits.
Well, if we talk about the bad bits, it might
Yeah,
be
well,
20 minutes.
the best bit, the best bits are that it is a 68 short wheelbase right-hand drive 912, and goes under the heading of where do you find them?
Yeah.
So you know that's the great thing about Rindt, is that we put pieces of Porsche history back on the road, and that's primarily what we. Yeah. So can you explain? Obviously, with me, I wouldn't even know where to start. So we've got it on a body jig. We're just waiting to make a couple of more brackets for the back to make sure we're absolutely gun barrel straight. But where are you going to start? What are you going to do day 1?
Well, day one, in day one I will have to start with the rear end and start to cut. In the first place, we have to cut. We have to chop everything is rusty. everything has a cancer, we have to get rid of it. Yeah, for this one I think the short at least will be what we have.
Yeah.
Good. What is going to be genuine for this shell.
Remain, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be the roof and the
roof and front.
Front panel, bulkhead and
some of the rear. There's a couple of little bits that aren't too bad.
Much, yeah.
But it is, like I say, it's a phenomenally rare car, and you know, and that's what we do up here. We turn cars that have never seen the light of day for quite some time into things that get passed down from father to son.
This one is going to be another challenge.
Absolutely. Yeah. I couldn't agree more, but we'll do all we can to support you, and we'll come in and massage you every now and again and stroke you a little bit.
We should try that one with a bit of soil, put under the car.
See if it grows. Yeah, you never know, it might grow. But a lovely find, and it's something we're very proud to be doing, and you know, give it a year, the customer's going to be absolutely bowled over. So we'll do this in stages, so we'll have a complete resume of this car. But enjoy, good luck, and try not to kill me in the process.
It's going to be a long resume for this.
It is, yeah.
Right, so from
that
to nearly finished, 356, right?
Yeah.
So last week, Ludo was up to the doors. Door skins are on, doors are back on. Starting on the front end now.
Yeah.
Bonnet on. Getting the gaps right and the bonnet right. So the next step. And then inner and outer wings, I guess.
Inner wings are there.
Inner wings are there.
Yeah. But again, phenomenal piece of Porsche history. You know, it's early 60s, right-hand drive 356. An SC. I mean, just phenomenal. And you know, we've got a customer that's great to work with. It's going to be black, very resto mod look. We're not going to have bumpers on it. You know, he's singing from the same song sheet we are. And again, like I say, we're very lucky with Ludo and Cornel. Most people wouldn't take this on. These guys, you know, it's like the same in anything, isn't it? Really, you know, when guys are really, really good at what they do, they make it look simple. You know, if you or I tried to do any of this, it would be a total disaster. And Kester, you're starting a little bit of work on a 911, I see. I'll be interested to see how that comes out. But these guys are in a different league. So we're blessed up here. 2 amazing fabricators, 3 or 4 very good painters. It's like in any restoration. The restoration is only good as the groundwork. It's like in a house. Foundations are good, house will be good. We get this right, everything else becomes easy. But Ludo will show you around a few bits that he's doing.
So right now, just cut the front fender, and I'm gonna start doing my gap from the door. Now it's all gap from the back to the front wing. And yeah, that's it really. So cut that, lined up the bonnet as well with it, and fully weld the front wing, and that should be done after that, yeah, for my part of it.
It's going to look stunning, isn't it? So, Jamie, Jack's run off on holiday this week.
Yeah, so it's
down to you to finish the 9 to 8.
Down to me to put the suspension back together. That's one corner almost done.
Brilliant.
And then we're waiting for some washers on the other side so I can build up the other damper.
Excellent.
And then we're waiting for some spring bottoms, some bases for the rear, and then we can put the dampers together on that side and make that side look more like a car. Again, complete.
Hopefully we get those bits put in of the week. Bit of luck.
Right.
Fantastic.
Do you want to tell us who's making that noise?
That's Lola.
Hello, Lola.
Lola.
She's normally at home with her mum, so she's not very happy about being here.
Not like cars.
Not getting enough attention.
Okay, thanks Jamie. Let's go and see how Bubs getting on with one of the caymans. Pav, how you doing?
I'm good.
You're really good.
Ish.
Goodish.
Goodish.
Right, so you're putting the V-box in this race cayman, right?
Yeah, V-box with the OLED display, so basically it does predictive lap times, so basically the driver has an insight on how he's doing on the track.
Yeah.
And then the V-Box has a couple of cameras, one at the front screen here pointing out,
Yep.
one in the cabin towards the driver so we can see what the driver's doing. And then yeah, when he comes back in, we can put in the laptop and we can see how the car's doing on the track, so it overlays on the track with the GPS. And then yeah, we can just hopefully figure out what's going wrong or what he's doing right, and then yeah, make better progress in the races.
Well, I think, why don't we show everybody what it looks like on the laptop? Right, Pav, so we've got the SD card out of Brian's Boxster.
Yep.
He was up at Silverstone the other weekend.
Yep.
Can you just talk us through what the V-Box records?
Yeah. Without getting into too much detail, just basics. Over here you'll see the lap times. Over here you'll see basically speed, lateral force and stuff, the G-force. Here you've got a graph here which shows us vehicle speed and where he is on the map. So basically if I play the video, you'll see this is moving in relation to where he's on the track, and you can see the track overlay on the video there. So if I do big video there, you'll see the vehicle on the map there, and we can also do view all. We can view all the data in one hit, which is position on the track and the speed.
Excellent. So really good for analysing each of the laps and working out where you can gain more speed. No,
Exactly. See where you're going wrong, where you're braking too late, where you're braking too soon, or you're not giving enough beans. So yeah, this will tell us exactly.
So it'll give it a kick up the arse.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right, let's see how Bubs is doing today. Bubs, you are in race car.
In race car.
Looks like you've got the extinguisher lines all in.
Yeah, they're all into the engine bay,
Yeah.
into the cabin,
Yeah.
one down at the footwell, got the extinguisher bottle in,
Brilliant.
fitted outside pull cord. Now I'm just doing the panel for all the switches inside really.
Right.
Just get that all plumbed in. And then
What's left after that? Suspension's got to go on this. isn't it?
suspension was, is that in yet? I
Yeah,
think we're waiting for
Nitron,
that.
yeah, delivered, I believe.
Lovely.
yesterday.
So as soon as I'm done with this lot, there'll be some electrical stuff for Pav to do, and then yeah, I'll bosh on with the rest of the mechanical stuff
Great.
as well.
Not far left to go now.
No, hopefully. Fingers
Out
crossed.
on track, end of month.
End of month. Yeah,
Okay.
it's getting there soon.
Yeah.
Getting
Thanks,
there
Bubs.
soon. No probs.
Right, back again in the trim room. Hello, Boo. So James, nearly, I reckon, 100% done on the black car now.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So yeah, just the final fit up of these seats, and then as far as the individual interior components go, we're pretty much there.
Great, so both front seats done. The back seats are in the back of the car, right? Are they in the back of the car?
I've done the seat cushions.
Seat
I've just
cushions.
finished those this morning, so they're
Yeah.
in the car. The backs for the back seats are there.
Yeah.
They get tucked underneath. They've got carpet hanging off the back, so they sort of
Yeah.
come underneath the back shelf there.
Parcel shelves done, door cards are done, rear quarter bits done, isn't it there? So,
Yeah.
And then the centre console, dash is in, right? Centre console.
The dash is
Yeah.
in. The centre console is offered up. It's not bolted in because obviously the other guys need to sort out wiring and handbrakes and gear sticks and all the rest of it before we can do the final fit. But yeah,
Not as jazzy as the Spirit Le Mans, but equally nice and simple and
yeah, there's nothing to
gorgeous
dislike
in the
about
sense
it. Really.
of
It's,
really lovely Alcantara, perforated Alcantara in the middle there. Right, thanks, James. Let's go and have a look at the work that James has already done inside of the black car. So that's it for Day in the Life for this week. Just click like and subscribe, and see you all again next week.